Hello everyone, hope you're well. I am very well and very happy. I am in Hornsea on the beach and I love East Yorkshire. So today I thought I'll come here and just enjoy the sand and the sea and take you with me, really. So I'm here with my dogs. We got up very early this morning. I have had a couple of problems with the freshwater tank and it's not fixed, but really I'm not so bothered. I just wanted to get away for the weekend. So I've been here lots of times before with the dogs and it's just so quiet. You do get the odd dog running along without a lead on, but it's nothing like it was when we were in Norfolk last week. No, the last time we travelled, really. So it's a beautiful day. I've just had a word with the fishermen. They catch here something called smooth hound, and that's like a little shark. And he said they always put those back. They also catch haddock and cod, and if they have a big enough one, he's taking it home for his tea. So I love to see the fishermen, and I always have a chat. So I'll show you if he catches anything when we're going home. I am set up for the day with a lovely picnic. I've resisted temptation and not had it yet. I didn't bring my chair because I thought I've enough to carry, really. But this is a great beach. It's really soft sand and there's plenty of pebbles to hold your towel down because there is a bit of a sea breeze, but I like that because it's cooler for the dogs. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. I just love it. I'm just going to make the most of it. The fisherman said that it's not a great day for fishing today because it is too nice. So the sea is very blue and it doesn't get dark blue till you're far way out. And he said that it's too bright for the fish. So you live and learn, don't you? That's the new thing I've learned today. But the tripod blew over. So I really love the sea and I love the sound of the sea. I love the waves crashing. I absolutely adore being by the seaside, and I think it's because I'm Scorpio. I just absolutely crave the sea and the sound of the waves crashing and the seagulls overhead and walking through the pebbles and the soft sand is just my heaven, really. Which is your favourite beach? You have to let me know. I managed to get the last car space, which was a blessing. If I'd come all this way and couldn't park, that would have been disastrous. Just so relaxes your soul, doesn't it? The water. The beach is definitely my happy place. And there's one thing for sure, you can't go home without getting your feet wet, can you? Even the dogs managed to have a slight paddle. Absolutely awesome, and it looked like we had the whole beach to ourselves. What a perfect day. When you come to Hornsea, they have all the cherry trees and they're gorgeous. Here's our little hedgehog coming up now. Can you see him? Just too cute. It's Sunday morning. We had a great night here in a lay-by on the way to Beverley, and we slept really well. After the day in the beach, it was really great going to the beach. Then we went to Hornsea Outlet, and I have to say it was even worse than the last time we visited. There are so many shops empty. It's such a big shame, but I had a gorgeous coffee in Thornton's, and then we went to Tesco to get some tea, had a beautiful salmon, and got ready for the night. Read my book. I'm nearly finished it, Never Lie, Frida McFadden. And if you watched, well, if you read The Housemaids, I don't know where this came in the Housemaids series, whether she wrote this one after the others, but yeah, I'm enjoying this one actually, probably more than The Housemaid. So check that one out. You know, when you get to the end, you just want to finish, don't you? So I might read a little bit more before we set off, because it's a Sunday. The shops are not going to be open till later in Beverley, and I absolutely love going there. It's such a big town to walk around, and obviously there's all the cathedral and everything, but when they have the market on, they have it in two places, so if you come, make sure to visit them both. You can hear a big plane going overhead. So it's just off busy road to Beverley here, but do you know what, soon the traffic dies down and it's really quiet, and I don't mind it a little bit busy. I find it puts me to sleep. So we've really enjoyed it, and it hasn't impacted not having any fresh water. Obviously I've got bottled water, but I just used a disposable plates last night and that was fine. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I really enjoyed it on the beach yesterday, and I got some lovely video of the dogs. They liked it too. It was windy. My back was not smarting last night, but it was a bit pinker than normal. Because the wind, you have to really make sure you put your high vis up, not high vis, what am I talking about, high protection on, because you do tan without realizing. I didn't see that the fishermen had caught anything, but it was really packed when I was leaving, and somebody hemmed me in with a motorhome, so I did about a 50,000 point turn to get off, which was quite annoying. But this is what I find, if I go to the beaches early and I leave early when everybody is having their lunch, etc., I feel a lot calmer, because I know I'm going to have a hoo-ha departing from wherever I've parked, and there's nothing worse than an audience, so I tend to get off and about early. And we had a bit of rain, which was a bit sad, but never mind. So yeah, it's a nice little break. You know, when you're away, you feel like you've been away a lot longer than overnight, don't you? And I think it'll be good for me to travel further afield, because when I'm so close to home, I'm about, what, 2.5 hours away from home. I always think, oh, shall I just go home? So it's really sort of, if I went further, it'd really force me to just put that out of my mind. I don't know what it is. Perhaps it's a bit of anxiety, or just like, I might as well go in my own bed. But I'm glad I sort of pushed myself, because if you don't go regularly, you sort of lose a bit of confidence. So I need to just keep going most weekends to just get it instilled into me. I find I've got most things I need. The fan was really good last night, so I'm getting to use the solar now, which is amazing. So the only downside last night was I didn't have Wi-Fi on the Wi-Fi in the motorhome, but that's okay. I had Wi-Fi on my phone, but ideally I want to use the Wi-Fi in the motorhome. But because the solar charged all the power bank, I could literally have the fan on all night. It uses nothing, the fridge on all night, whatever I want to use it for, charging my phone, etc. So I left the fan off, and then woke up about 3 and then switched it back on for a few hours. I'm very conscious of getting a stiff neck. If I'm in a slight draft, I get a stiff neck. So this is what we deal with. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I expected like to see a deer or something pottering around, because it's right next to this woodland, but I didn't see anything. Saw a little hedgehog, and I'll put that clip in. It's so cute. But so I bought one of these when I was in Tesco's last night. I'm an absolute sucker for anything that says cinnamon on. So breakfast today is sweet cinnamon porridge, and I'm excited for that. Just sets you up for the day. Otherwise, when you go to a coffee shop, you just straight away want to arrive in a town, get a coffee, and then before you know it, you spend half an hour, in a coffee shop, and you've not been anywhere, and your parking time is going fast. So just to show you the outlet, the motorhome area, everybody's cleared off now. There's just my vehicle and a car. The shop's shut at 5, and then the outlet closes at 6. But what they've said is they don't put the barrier down till 10, because that's the last time the park and ride bus goes. So it's after 10. So what a spot. I just love the way they have all these picnic areas. There's so many, and it's just great for dog walking and everything. So my dogs were perfectly fine for an hour with the fan on in the Moho. They're not bothered, because they just sleep a lot, Chihuahuas. So they just chilled out. How cool is that? I wish you could stay the night.